Good morning, students. This is Standard 6. This is Standard 6, video number 3. In this video, we are going to read the chapter that is 10 number motion and measurements of distances. What we have to discuss here, the first one, draw a straight line AB measuring 6.5 centimeter. Second, we have to explain the types of motion with examples. Now here you are seeing the different steps are there. Okay, how to draw a straight line AB measuring 6.5 centimeter. Step 1, you have to take a ruler and place the ruler on the plain paper and hold it firmly. In the second step, what we have to do, mark a point with a fine pencil against the 0 centimeter mark of the ruler. Name its point A. Third step, mark another point with a fine pencil against the 6 centimeter and 5 millimeter, that is 1 centimeter is divided into 10 millimeter, that is mark of the ruler. It is marked now. Name its point B. Okay, in the fourth, by sliding the pencil gently along the edge of the ruler, join both the points AB and A and B point. Then remove the ruler. Now the distance here you can see is AB, that is 6.5 centimeter. You can see here you can see the scale has been divided into 15 centimeter. We are holding the scale firmly on the paper and from the 0 is start and put a point on the 0. Okay, and then we move to 6 centimeter. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 0.5 means 1 2 3 4 5 and make it point on that and put a scale and join these two lines, these 2 points. Okay, when you will join, the total measurement of this is 6.5 centimeter. Now we are going to read about the translatory motion is of two types. First one is rectilinear motion, curvilinear motion. What is rectilinear? Okay, when an object moves along a straight line, motion is called rectilinear. Here you can see the examples. Here you can see a car is moving. Okay, in a straight line. What are the examples? A ball falling freely from the roof of a building, that is also called rectilinear. And an apple when falls from a tree, it comes straight. Okay, movement of a striker on a carom board. Okay, and when a battalion moving in a parade. Okay, when a battalion moving in a parade. Okay, now next one is curvilinear. Now next one is curvilinear. What happen in the curvilinear motions? In the curvilinear, when an object moves along a curved line, here you can see, okay, the car is moving on a curved line. Okay, that is motion is called curvilinear. An object is said to be in curvilinear motion if it moves along a curved path. Example, just now I have given you a car moving along a curved road, and a train when moves on a curved track, that is also a curvilinear. When a ball thrown by a boy, okay, when a shot put thrown by an athlete, these are all. When you throw a ball, you will see it will not go in a straight line, it will move there, it will change their position, change their direction. Yes, now we will see the circulatory motion. What are the circulatory motions? When an object moves in a circular path, it is said to be a circulatory motion. Okay, and the example is moving of a earth on its own axis. Here you can see, okay, all the planets are moving along the sun. Okay, that is also a circulatory motions. Okay, and next example is motion of a hands of a clock spinning of top, that is also a kind of circulatory motion. Okay, now it is divided into two types, rotatory motion and revolving motion. Okay, first we will see about the rotatory motion. Okay, see, when an object moves round without changing its position, the object is said to be a rotatory motion. Here you can see a top is rotating, but their position is not changing. Then on their own axis, here earth is rotating. Okay, that own axis position of earth is not changing, but the earth is moving on its own axis, that is called rotatory motion. Okay, now revolving. What are revolving? When an object changes its position while moving a circular path. Okay, like here you can see the motion of a planet. The planet, these all planets revolve around the sun. Their position is changed, so it is called revolving motion. Okay, here you can see the bicycles, they are doing in a circular path, that is a example of revolving motion. Now we will see the repetitive motion. What is repetitive motion? Those motion of an object which occurs again and again. Such type of motion is called repetitive motion. Here you can see the examples. Okay, what examples? Okay, the lips when we talk, okay, they moves all the time. The repeat up and down, blinking of an eye. You will see when you blink your eyes, it moves. Okay, and again eyelids moves up and down. This is all called repetitive motion. Now we will see about the periodic motion. What is periodic motion? Okay, periodic motion is those motion which repeat themselves at a regular interval of time. Okay, like here you can see the earth is revolving around the sun. Okay, that is periodic. The time is fixed here. Okay, time is fixed at a regular interval, so it is called periodic motion. Okay, here you can see the pendulum. This pendulum is moving. Their time is fixed. To move this side, it will take 1 second. This side, it will take 1 second or 0.5 second or 0.5 second. Their path is fixed. And here the rotation. Okay, the moon is rotating, revolving around the earth. The moon is revolving around the earth. The time is fixed. So this is all called periodic motion. Now we will see non-periodic motion. Okay, in periodic motion, what you have learned? Repeat the motion after a regular interval of time. Okay, at a regular interval of time, the motion is repeated. Here, the motion which does not repeat itself after the regular interval of time, that is called non-periodic motion. Okay, the example you can see here. Example, you can see here children playing in a park. Children playing in a park. Okay, the motion is random. Where they will go, we don't know, or they also not knowing. So at a regular interval of time, they are moving. And you can see the birds. They are moving, gliding here and there. Their motion is not fixed in the sky. Anywhere they can go. So this is non-periodic motion. You can see here the uniform motion. Okay, now we will see the uniform motion. What is uniform motion? When an object covers an equal distance in equal interval of time along a straight line. When any car is moving along a straight line, in 1 hour it travels 2 kilometers. In another 1 hour it travels again 2 kilometers. So the equal distance they are covering means every interval of time means same distance that is traveling along a straight line, that is said to be a uniform motion. I will give you the example. Let's see. Okay, second, non-uniform motion. What is non-uniform motion? When an object does not cover equal interval of time along the straight line, the object is said to be a non-uniform motion. Means a car is moving on a curved path. Okay, and it covers in 1 hour it covers 60 kilometer, in second hour it covers 40 kilometer, in third hour it covers 20 kilometer. Means the distance is traveled, it varies. So it is non-uniform motion. You can, yes, you can see here. Now here you are seeing the two type of motion, that is uniform and non-uniform motion. Okay, motion, the car, this car, if the speed of a motion moving along a straight line keep changing, the object is said to be non-uniform motion. Okay, the speed is changing. Okay, in 1 hour it is traveling 2 kilometers and the bus is traveling 4 kilometers. So it is non-uniform motion. Okay, and if a car moves along a straight line at a regular interval of time, you can see here the car is moving at a regular interval of time in a straight line. Okay, and that is the in every hour, 1 hour it travels 2 kilometer, another next hour it is traveling 2 kilometer. So that is called uniform motion. Thank you for all.